Today is Minute of Chem Every Day, Day 4, 1.4 Empirical and Molecular Formulas. First, let's go over the difference between the empirical formula and the molecular formula. Simply, the empirical formula is the most simplified ratio of a molecule, and the molecular formula is accurate with the actual molecular structure. For example, CH2O is the most simplified ratio of glucose, C6H12O6. C6H12O6, glucose, can only exist if it has all the atoms due to its structure, which is the Lewis structures, which I'll teach in another episode. That means the molecular formula is the most accurate for the molecule, but the empirical formula is a simplified version of it, which is a ratio, not the actual molecule. Since this lesson is pretty easy, all you'll need to know for these problems is, like how we went from percent composition to grams and vice versa in 1.3, we can use the empirical formula in mass to find percent composition by finding the mass of the entire substance and dividing the mass of a certain element and dividing by this entire substance's mass. Here, I'll show you. Let's do a problem. Okay, for this problem, we need to find the mass percent of chlorine, right? And it gives us the total mass of the mixture and the moles of this molecule that's in the mixture. So what we need to do is we need to find grams of Cl, right, divided by grams of the total mixture, which is 9.8. So yeah, how we find the grams of chlorine is we multiply the amount of moles, right, of this molecule times the subscript of chlorine, which is 2, and then times the molar mass of chlorine. So how we find that is up here, and that is 35.45. So 35.45. Now let's put that into Desmos. So we get this amount of grams. And what we need to do, like we said earlier, is the grams Cl, so chlorine, divided by 9.8, our total mixture. So that means we have 36%, and our answer is B. Awesome.